Hello student, today in this class I am going to discuss with you some more methods of finding the mean. In previous video I had discussed with you how to find out the arithmetic mean using the shortcut method. So let us see, we are discussing some useful method of finding the mean of the group data. So there is, as I discussed with you, there are certain methods we will discuss in this chapter, like methods of finding arithmetic mean. So these are the methods, like one, this is called shortcut method. And the formula which we have discussed for this, it is summation fi xi upon summation fi. One more method we will discuss today, that is called assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. And the formula that we are going to use here in this method is, that is a plus summation fi di upon summation fi. And the third method that we will discuss is step deviation method. Step deviation method. So these are the three methods that we want to learn in this chapter related to the arithmetic mean. So that is what summation fi ui upon summation fi, and this you will have to also multiply by h. So in detail, this first one we have discussed already. Let us see the second one I want to discuss with you today, that is the assumed mean data. So this is assumed mean method, we can say. And assumed mean method is what? We use this formula here, like this is summation fi, and we can say fi di upon summation fi. This is the formula we use here, where di stand for deviation. We call this, it is xi minus a. And see the derivation of this formula we can see here. We can derive this formula because we know deviation is this. If you will find out the mean of the deviation, you will find that d bar, and that will be summation fi di upon summation fi. And here if you will put up the value of deviation again, summation fi xi minus a upon summation fi. Further, if you will solve this, you will be getting this is equal to summation fi xi upon summation fi minus summation fi into a upon summation fi, which you can write it is equal to, this is the formula which we have used in shortcut method for finding the mean, summation fi xi upon summation fi. So I can replace this by the formula of the mean. So here I can write minus a, and this we can eliminate. See now, from here if mean we want to calculate, so that is a plus d bar, and the value of d bar you can put up from here. So you can write from this, so mean is equal to a plus summation fi di upon summation fi. So student, this is the derivation of the formula which we want to use now. So let us see, I am taking one question where you can utilize this. So let us see this one example I want to solve in front of you using the assumed mean method. So the question is what? Calculate the mean of the data given below. Maybe this is the equation, and data is what? It is given weight of the students in kg and number of students. So it is a group data. You can see the intervals. We want to find out the mean using the assumed mean method. See student, so first of all I am writing here formula for finding the mean using the assumed mean method, so that you must be clear which all terms we are going to use here. So this is the formula which we are going to use. So here what is di? You know that it is deviation. So first of all, from this interval table you will have to find out what is xi. That is called class marks. Xi is called class marks. So you will calculate xi. How we will calculate xi? I hope you know this. Calculating xi is what it is. We use the formula like upper limit plus lower limit and divide by 2. So this is the formula for calculating the class marks. This is called class marks. So class marks we are calculating here. It is 52 plus 50 upon 2. So we can write from here it is 102. So we will get here 51, and similarly 52 plus 54. So we will be getting here it is 53. And similarly there are difference of 2 is coming, so it will be 55, it will be 57, it will be 59, and it will be 61, because the difference of 2 is going on, and this will be here now 63. So like this we can quickly find out the class marks. The procedure you can keep in your mind. See the difference between these two number. The same difference you will have to follow till last. So here it is difference of 2. So I have maintained the same difference. So there is no need to use add these two number and divide by 2. But you will have to although have an eye on this also, so that you will be you can avoid the mistakes. Okay, then see now what is next. We can find now, we will have to assume one number as a mean. So that number generally we take in the middle. So if suppose there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 observation, so we can take the middlemost. Let this number 57 we are taking as a mean. And now further we will find out what is the deviation. See this deviation I am talking about. So this di is what? Basically xi minus a. So you can call this is called basically deviation. Deviation is what? Basically difference of the class marks from the difference of the mean from the class marks. If you will find, that is called deviation. So we can find from here what is di. It is xi minus a. And you can calculate this quickly. 51 minus 57 you will do. Here it is minus 6. 53 minus 57, it is minus 4. Here it is minus 2. Here it is 0. Here it is 2. And then here it is, you can say 4. And then again it is 6. So this data you got means overall, if you will see this, the same numbers are negative and same are positive. So if you will add up this, you will be getting 0 definitely. But what you will have to find now further, you will have to find what is the meaning, the value of FIDI means frequency you are going to multiply in the deviation. So this is we can say frequency, number of student you can call frequency. So these two numbers you will have to multiply now. See now how quickly we can multiply. That much less time we will take in the exams also. Like we can multiply this. Eight 6 48, 8 carry 4. So we got minus 108, and here we got 84 minus, and here we got minus 34, then 0, and then here we got 32, and here we got 35, 2 just 70, so it is 140. And then next you will see 15 6 it is 90. So this is we got FIDI. See student, these all terms are needed for using the assumed mean method. And now what is required? You will have to find summation FIDI here, and here you will have to find summation FI. The value of A we have, it is 57. So if you will add them up quickly, you can add like here it is 5 5 10. 10 plus 6 16, 16 plus 8 you can add 24, 24 plus 1 you can say 25, 25 plus 7 it is 32, 32 plus 8 it is 40, 0 carry 4. So 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 3 8 plus 1 9, 10 11, 12, 13 14 or 1 15. So we got 150. And here if you will add, so take care that you first of all add the negative terms and then positive term and then find out the difference of that. So if these three you will add, you will be getting here it is 6, it is 2 to 6 negative, and here while you will add them these positive terms you will be getting here 2. And then here it is 16 6 carry 1, here 2 6 2. So if you will find out the difference between these two, so that difference, the sum will be represented by summation FIDI. So you can quickly find like 262 and 226. You can solve this. 12 minus 6 is 6, here it is 5 minus 2 it is 3. So we got here 36. Just these results, these values were required here, and now what we will do, we will quickly put these values here in the formula. So we can say this is 57 plus here it is 36 upon 150. We will solve it further. We can solve this, we can divide it by 3 also. It is 50, and further we can divide it by 2, it is 6, and this is 25. So the least that simplification we got from here, it is now 57 plus 6 upon 25. So you can find out this, you can divide 6 by 25 further. Use the decimal to put the 0, and then you can write here it is 2 ja 50, then you got 10, decimal is already there 4. So in this way you can write here it is 57 plus 0.24. So we got the result 57.24. So we can say this is the mean of the data using the assumed mean. So I hope you understood this, and this is the method, like we had explained you how we have derived the formula and how we will use this formula in the question. So I hope you understood this concept. If you understood this, if you like this video, then share my channel and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon for getting the latest update. Thank you.